We'd like to have a moment of silence for the riders that we have lost, not just this year, but in the years before. We've lost several of our guys just this year, and we have a speaker that will be addressing some of that. I know I'm thinking about David England, and I'm thinking about Robert Pearson, my brothers I lost last year. So if we can just have a moment of silence, remembering them and know that they're here with us, and we're thinking about them, and they're here with us on this day. Okay, let's get started. Good morning! It is a new dawn in Georgia. It is a new day. We are all here together. We have put aside our differences. We have put aside things to be together. We are united. We are one. We are together. We're together with one mission and one goal and one voice. Education, not checkpoints.
Yes.
Education, not checkpoints. No longer are our pleas going to go on deaf ears. We've been losing our brothers. I said a minute ago, I lost David England. He was my brother. His wife is here today. Pam, Pee-Pee, put your hand up. Pee-Pee's here. She lost her husband. Lost Robert Pearson. We've lost a lot of brothers. Lost Kenny just the other day. We've lost a lot of folks. And we're here because we need motorcycle awareness, education, and we need programs to address the real issue. An M on my license is not going to kill me. A dot on the back of my helmet is not going to kill me.
Absolutely.
Not having driver education, not having motorcycle awareness and education programs, that's what's going to kill me.
That's right.
We have several speakers here today, spanning the whole state. We have folks here from Savannah, from Augusta, from South Carolina, from Virginia. We have folks here because this is important. And they took time out of their day. You all took time out of your day to stand together, side by side, arm in arm with our brothers and sisters that ride on two wheels. Because we're all family. Well, we want them to hear us in there. So before we have our first speaker, I guess I speak a lot. But anyway, before we have our first speaker, let's make sure they can hear us in there. Education, not checkpoints. 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 Our first speaker this morning is Dan Forrest. He's the state director of Abate, Georgia. Dan, you want to come up to the podium?
Get it done.
Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm sure that this is not going to come to a surprise to you, but our government got it wrong.
That's right. Yes.
Again, the motorcycle-only safety checkpoints have been funded by the federal government and applied through the state of Georgia. Is an outrageous waste of taxpayers' money. It's very likely also illegal. It's also an attempt at profiling. This has got to stop. Norman Ward, our DC down at District 11 in Savannah, reported to me on the Savannah checkpoints. You're going to be a little bit surprised at what I learned. They had a GSP van filled with camera people taking pictures and video of everybody who rolled through that checkpoint. What the hell's that got to do with safety?
That's Washington State about that.
They recorded all riders, every rider. There were 17 Georgia State Patrol cars parked there. There were 2 deputy sheriff's cars and a DLT weigh scale car. And a helicopter. What the hell is that for? That's the type of thing you'd find in a foreign country, not here in America. We aren't border crossing, we're riding. We're just traveling peacefully from point A to point B. The use of taxpayers' funds for motorcycle safety issues is not going to stop the carnage that we see on our highways every day that are caused by automobiles, not safety issues with the motorcycles. We, the motorcyclists, do not need protection from ourselves. We need to be protected from the distracted driver, the impaired driver. We need to be protected from the inexperienced driver. Protection from the drivers that are injuring us, crippling us, and killing us every day. That's what we need, is protection from them. A staggering statistic so far this year, according to my count, there have been 12 fatalities in the state of Georgia this year. 8 of those appear to have been caused by automobiles, not safety issues with the motorcycles.
Amen.
66% of all fatalities so far this year were caused by automobiles, not motorcycles.
Cell phone checkpoints.
Our government has the audacity, after all of that, to do motorcycle safety checkpoints? Come on. The money wasted on these inspections would be better invested in the education of the motoring public. Increased awareness of motorcycles, the use of billboards along the highway system, increased awareness through the public service announcements on the radios and televisions, increased awareness in the overhead notification systems on our interstate highway systems. Let them know that motorcycles are here. They're everywhere.
Human beings.
Yes, we are.
Every bike's a rider.
Safety initiatives in our schools need to focus on driver's education. We need to get this information into our school systems. It needs to start there. 3rd grade isn't too young. They're riding dirt bikes already.
That's right.
The state of Georgia, the State Patrol, the Governor's Office on Highway Safety, the Department of Transportation, and the Division of Driver Services must be held accountable for providing programs for our safety. The wasteful spending and the harassment and the abuse of power and the discrimination against bikers has got to stop. Thank you.
We have coffee from Steel Horse Stable that's going to introduce our next speaker.
Coffee.
Hello, everybody. I would like to introduce Abate Ali II, or East Coast Bad Boys Motorcycle Club in Atlanta. He's a member of Abate District 4 West, also part of the Accident Scene Management Certified System. He's Road Guard certified, a member of AIM, INCOM, member of American Motorcycle Association, member of the AMA Drag Bike, member of the New South Drag Racing League, and there was something else there. Okay, and we're going to bring Brick City on now. Here you go, Brick City.
How what we do today? We're not trailing our bikes. No trailers for bikes. We ride our bikes. Every single place we go. No trailers. Before I begin, I want to give a shout out to two very fond mentors of mine, Don Chavis and Mark Poe. They come from the subculture of the drag racing. I'm a drag racer as well. We just lost a good friend of ours. His name was Kenny Popple. He was from Jessup, Georgia. He was at My Rock this weekend racing, going to speeds over 150 miles an hour. Didn't crash, didn't do anything. Got back to Jessup and got hit. And now he died on Monday. So when we talk about safety, I think they look at the wrong people.
Yep.
We have come together, a vast, diverse group of bikers, from a unified front, our rights to protest the wasteful use of the taxpayers' money to fund motorcycle-only checkpoints here in the state of Georgia. We're being discriminated against because of our mode of transportation. Thus, our Fourth Amendment right is being grossly violated. We must rise and stand as a collective body to protest against the government's violation of our rights. We're being told by stops or to ensure the rider has compiled has complied with all safety regulations set forth by the state. But we're statistics showing that we're unsafe bikers. As we all know, most motorcycle accidents involve bikers are caused by people in cars who must learn the importance of sharing the road on two wheels.
Right.
The money the state is issuing for safety checks can and should be used towards educating motorists in cars to become more aware motorcyclists on the road. So today I'm standing with my brothers and sisters of Abate. This organization has been put in place to assist all bikers in the struggle to protect our rights. Abate gives every biker the right to stand and to be a part of the solution. Furthermore, Abate is here to serve all bikers, and it doesn't matter what type of bike we ride. It is our duty as riders to remain unified as one biker community. As we all know, strength is in numbers. As a biker, it's also our duty to unify as security conscious and law-abiding citizens. Our rights must always be preserved under the Constitution. We are aware the road can be hazardous, and we intend to protect and preserve our lives and ride safely for ourselves and ride in the general public. My entire organization, East Coast Bad Boys of Atlanta, Georgia, are active members of Abate of Georgia. After attending the NCOM conference of 2010, we saw there was a duty to fight for our rights. Even at this time, we remain eager to learn about the laws that can have an effect on us and our state. Our drive within the Abate is to fight the laws against bikers and to bridge the gap between the bikers from all various communities here in Georgia. We have to understand we are all targets, and we have seen this from the unconstitutional and intrusive checkpoints. What affect one will affect all. I encourage each of my brothers and sisters here to go to the Abate website, abate.org. Locate your chapter and see what Abate has to offer. I thank every one of you for coming out today. God bless you.
Can you all hear this better, or the other microphone?
The other mic, all of them.
No, I'm not technically able. Can you all hear this better, or the microphone that we have? This better? No? Okay.
Use both of them.